Hello, Gemini. This is your reading for this week. Hope you're doing great. I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm gonna put a cough drop in actually, because yeah, I don't want to cough. So let's pray over the cards. Spirit, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy. What do you have for Gemini? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within this space. As above, so below. Alrighty. My beautiful Geminis. Let's see. I'm getting this message for you to open your eyes. I don't know why, but okay. Something is holding on to you, whether this be a person or you holding on to something. As soon as you let it go, though, you'll be able to, it's like you get your gusto back, your umph, your joy, and you're able to see more clearly, like in Technicolor. I was watching Beautiful Boy the other day, and it's about a dad who is trying to save his son who has a methamphetamine problem. And he wrote or said to him, I can't remember, that when he does drugs again after being sober, it's like he can see in Technicolor. And that's what it reminds me of. It's like something is holding you back and blocking you from seeing the potential of what could be, because you're still stuck on old habits that you could see in Technicolor. You could see something absolutely beautiful. And this could create, will create balance in your life. Start you on a new journey almost. Okay, Gemini. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Spears. You're creating something new. It's time for you to create something new. It's time for you to work on the foundations of something new. Okay? You need to stand up for what you believe in and something that gives you some sort of passion. Okay? Something that has a purpose in your life in order to find security. And I feel like you have been doing that in the way that you know how, in the way that you feel is right. But it feels like to me something is taking over that. Like your drive, your imagination, and it's taking you in a different route. Like, you're really good at thinking things out, Gemini. But I think that you filtered it through a wrong filter. You know? Like, instead of reason, it's through imagination or hope. Something like that. Okay? The Empress. So, the Empress talks about moving forward. Seeing that there is fertility, abundance in some area, okay? feeling like there is. And it feels very risky to me. It feels very naked, right? Like you're giving to it. You're giving to this situation, hoping that it's the right decision and it creates some sort of balance. But the King of Pentacles came up in reverse, okay? And it talks about dealing with your environment even though it's not 100%. It's not what you want it to be, but you're dealing with it. It may have to do with you being single and not working on a relationship. Feeling like you're not going anywhere, maybe. But I feel like you're doing a lot of growth. Figuring out your passions or where you want them to go. For so long, they have been going to whatever this was. Okay? And now you have to redirect them. It's like you're building up your own independence, your own security, your own inner support. So you're dealing with your own self-confidence now, whether you want to see it that way or not. Yeah, you're transforming yourself, and it's going to take some time. It's going to be a slow process because I feel like it's something you don't want to agree to or deal with. And you may be letting go of an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay? I feel like you don't want to see it this way. It's very pertinent that you don't want to see it this way. So, there could be a love offer. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You're not sure about it. This may be someone you've dealt with before, that you were in the early stages of something with, and you're trying to make a good decision on whether or not you want to try it or not. But you're going through some sort of awakening in your life, right? And you know that you want some new passion, something that's worth going for. You do have this Five of Pentacles here. It talks about you being left alone to fend for yourself, to deal with things. What is glory to you? What is attainment to you? What are the things that you want? Are you perceiving those in this new situation or in the situation that you're in now? If you don't, what can you do to manifest those things so you can feel happy? What is it that your mind is telling you you need? Your body, your heart. What are these things? Okay, and it's time for you to nurture those. But what's interesting is the universe with the Wheel of Fortune is going to bring them into your life when it's time. But the reason why it's so important for you to write a list is because you need to know them when they come up. Okay? And this will help in confusion from you or being distracted from what your goals really truly are, Gemini. Now balance. Balance and attainment of your goals. This is a good first step for you to write that list so you know when they're coming, because they will come. That way you won't be so focused on something else or not willing to see them, you know, because you've lost faith. It'll help you keep the faith and keep going. Spiritually wise. This is definitely for you to gain more spiritual knowledge and building these new foundations on what to go towards. You'll be more happy this way. So you won't have to rely on your reasoning so much. Not that that's bad, but sometimes you can over reason yourself and dig yourself into an analytical hole. Okay? Just ask any Virgo you know. Okay? Sometimes it's positive, sometimes it can be bad if it goes the wrong way. See, you may miss out on something and it's going to cause conflict in your happiness. Seven of Swords. It's interesting because they're saying that you don't want to hear me. Okay? You don't want to be deceived. You don't want to make any impulsive actions or actions that are different than the ones that you've been making. You feel like it's going to throw you off course. Refusal to change. That's definitely what this is. Refusal to see. Okay? Being happy and being secure in your way of thinking, in your own way of consciousness. And that could be the destruction of you. This is just to help you see things that are more balanced. Overindulging, being trapped and not hearing the message. This is the message. Interesting. Okay, let's pull the oracle cards. Since I assume no one is here anyway, the cards are telling me. Perseverance. I know that I can do what I set my mind to. Exactly. See? You can do it. You just have to keep going. You have that power. It's just about where you're directing it. Where you're directing your mental power. Where it is that you're growing. Where that drive is taking you personally. What kind of foundations are you building for yourself? In love, you have attraction. Be careful what you're attracted to, okay? I mean, there are things in nature, this is what they're saying to me. There are things in nature that we're attracted to that can kill us, okay? Belladonna, let's use that for instance. The seed on there looks like a grape. However, it can kill you, okay? There's plenty of stories in history of children eating the seed or the fruit on the belladonna and poisoning themselves to death. There's a lot of things in nature that are like that, okay? People can be that way too. New love. Someone is stirring your new existence, okay? Be careful about how you go about it. Like I said, it's time for you to write that list of things so you don't fall down in the hole of overanalyzing your situation. Give your relationship a chance. Give something new a chance, okay? I feel like you run the risk sometimes of not seeing things because one thing is off. But nothing is going to be perfect 100% of the time, Gemini, okay? So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week for more self-discovery. Love and light to you and yours. Bye-bye.